Texas. A 1.5-mile track that takes and rarely gives. Let's start off with Friday. This past Friday, we had Busch once again gets another W in the Truck Series. Ain't been able to figure out the whole RCR thing where they getting wins yet this year. But he was able to get one, just not with RCR technically. It was in the Truck Series. The number 7 truck, that lime green, boarded all the way to the green, to the checkered. Busch, that made his 6th Texas win, his 66th Truck Series win. Shout out to that man. He's still letting y'all know. I think he has one more he can race this year, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think he's limited to 5 a year he can race for the Truck Series. On the Xfinity. I mean, did y'all see that finish between Ryan Sieg and Sam Mayer? Ryan Sieg had the lead. And Sam Mayer came up off that turn. Was able to get up under and crossed over on him. And then, being 0.000000002 in front of Ryan Sieg for the checker. Shout out to JRM Sports. They got their daggone win with Sam Mayer. That was a great race. On top of Taylor Gray. And like on lap 3, the 19 car, that man was swerving. I'm talking about that man was swag surfing on him. That man got handles. So shout out to that man for keeping that thing. Because, woo. And the person behind him, that man was pedaling. You could hear the throttle pedal. He was trying not to hit that man. But that man, that definitely thought there was at least 2 wrecks right there. No bueno. Youngin say, hey, I does this. Smell like that. On to yesterday. Sunday. Racing in the Lone Star State. Big old Texas. Kyle Larson. Started off great. Started on the pole. And he was doing good. He actually was. Up until it was a pit issue. He had to come back in because he felt loose. And he was like, hey, I feel loose. You know, something's not right. Oh, I think the tire's gone. And they was like, yeah, tire's gone. That man had to sit out for 2 laps due to that. So he had to be held 2 laps in the pit. Now, granted, because there were more cautions, like 13 or 14 cautions in this race. So, I think there was only 11 last year and 14 this year. So, the thing is, he was able to get his laps back, but he still couldn't climb from that far back in the pack. I know the NASCAR fans are so happy right now. Them Hendrick Motor number 9 fans. Because Chase Elliott is no longer winless for 42 races anymore. In 2022, at Dega, is where his last race was before yesterday. Chase Elliott was able to stay green. Actually, they ended up having a caution that came out on the final lap. And we know once that white flag wears, once they get to waving it, anything happen after that, the next flag is the race. And there was a crash. And Alex Bowman still, I mean, he ran pretty well last week. If you look at my video for that, he ran, you know, Hendrick Motors did their thing for that. But Alex Bowman still hasn't really been in the mix this year a lot. Him and Chase Elliott last year, you know, they both had this for injuries. Chase had an off-the-track issue. Alex Bowman had one at another track in another series. So both of them didn't race a certain portion last season. But this season, Alex Bowman, his race was over due to a caution that was created that he was involved in. So Alex Bowman still got to get it down then and get, I mean, still a lot of races to go. We only a couple races into the season. So I definitely think he's definitely going to get it dialed in. So, but shout out to Hendrick Motorsports. Chase Elliott from Dawsonville, Georgia. He is now in victory lane for this year. So he no more winless streak. He got one under his belt. who's going to be next? We got Dega coming up. Woo! Y'all know y'all love them super speedways. So, you know, everybody got their favorites, you know. You got McDowell, who's good at super speedways. You got Bubba, who's good at super speedways. It's a few people that might be, like I said, Chase Elliott has won at Dega before. So, you just never know what's going to happen. Especially, the only thing I don't like about super speedways is they're a crapshoot. You know? Right place, right time. But, man, do they go fast. So, I'm hoping to see a good race. I really am hoping to see a great race next weekend. But y'all make sure y'all check out me on TikTok. Make sure y'all smash this like button. Subscribe to the channel. Keep y'all updated on every time I drop something. And y'all can follow me on Twitch and on Instagram. We talking everything from motorsports, boxing, and a little bit of gaming. Y'all get at me. Smack like that.